difíciles. Para mí eran difíciles de entender porque los trataba como perros. Entonces llegaba a querer jugar con ellos y como, no, ahorita no. Exacto.
Cuando ellos quieran y yo.
Dicen que se domesticaron porque quisieron, haz de cuenta. A los perros los domesticamos nosotros porque fue como no nos convienen para cazar, cosas así. Pero los gatos dieron como que, oh, ellos tienen mucho pescado, me voy a pescar eso.
That was departing from the Mexico City airport and then arriving right here at the Merida airport. I'm back in Merida, Yucatan, Mexico. Almost doing the exact same trip that I did last year at this almost exact same time. What happened last year was I came to see Guns N' Roses here. They were playing in Merida. They're supposed to play in Merida actually in 2020. It got canceled or postponed for obvious reasons to 2021. So I came here last year to try to see Guns N' Roses, and it was canceled again. And I'm back here again, trying again. Today is Wednesday. They're playing on Saturday here in Merida. I think this concert, and pardon the traffic, this concert has potential to be the greatest ever just because of the surroundings here. This is not a place that gets concerts ever, especially big international rock concerts. And there's not like great infrastructure here or you know, big highways to get people around. It's not a big metropolitan area, so it has potential to be really, really cool or a complete catastrophe. I'm hoping for the former, but maybe I wouldn't mind the latter. And I've been here, this is the third time I've been here, and I've been to you know, other parts of the peninsula another 4 times. So this is my 7th time here. You kind of forget how hot it is. I mean, you know, you don't actually forget, but once you get off that plane and you feel it, man, oh man, it's hot. I checked the conditions as I got here, and it's currently 37 degrees Celsius, and that's with humidity. It's and even now it's just at the sunset hour. It's around what time is it? It's exactly 6:30 now. My plane just landed, and man, oh man, is it ever hot. But I like it. It's a good thing I'm wearing a gray t-shirt that shows exactly how hot it is. And I said when I was here last year that the cool thing about Merida, at least for me, is it's the only airport I've ever been to ever where I can walk to my hotel. And it's not an airport hotel. It's according to Google Maps, it's a 1 hour and 19 excuse me, 1 hour and 19-minute walk. That's perfectly fine for me. It's a beautiful day. With this weather, I wouldn't want to live in a place like this, because it's like this all year round, and they get hurricanes here too occasionally. They have a really strong rainy season, but to come here for you know, a few days or a week, I'm here for 5 or 6 days. I love this kind of weather. I'm going to spend some time at the beaches, so if you're watching this and are interested in learning more about the day trips that I'm going to take from Merida, I'm going to go to Celestine Beach. My plan, who knows what could happen. My plan is to go to Celestine Beach, Sisal Beach, Progreso Beach, Telchac Puerto Beach, and an archaeological site right on, almost on the ocean, called Scambo, which I've never been to before. I've never been to Telchac Puerto, so that's a couple of new things for me that I didn't do last year. And I was supposed to have a guest. My good friend Dave was supposed to come with me. He came with me to Playa del Carmen on the other side of the peninsula earlier this year. He had his plane ticket for this booked, and he sent me a message 2 days ago and said life happens, and he couldn't come, so I'm on my own for the week, which is fine. I did it on my own last year, and it would be nice to do it with my good friend, but I'll make do doing it by myself. So I'm going to walk to my hotel. I'm staying in a different place from last year. I booked this hotel this year. I would have stayed at the same one as last year, which was Hotel San Jose. There was no air conditioning in that hotel, which was fine for me, but I booked a hotel with air conditioning for Dave's benefit. I don't think he would handle this heat, being a Canuck, but I've lived in Mexico for 16 years, so I'm more accustomed to it. So I got the hotel with air conditioning for Dave, and Dave is not here to benefit from it, so I'll go there. So I'm staying at Hotel Margarita, which I guess I'll be there in, at this point, a little bit over an hour and a half, and I think I'm gonna go eat comida yucateca right away. So that's what's happening here in Merida, La Ciudad Blanca. I've been walking now for a little bit over an hour, maybe an hour and 10. A little bit faster than what Google Maps says, and I think I'm almost at my hotel according to Google Maps. Yes, I can see it right here on the other side of the street. Here's some people arriving. And here it is, Hotel Margarita. This is on Calle 66, I think. So I will go check in here. All right, here we go. Oh, we got the Halloween. Yeah. Easy check-in. I'm going to my room here at Hotel Margarita. Let's see. All right. Air conditioning, light, bathroom, television will never be turned on. Air conditioning control. The bed looks nice. I can sleep just about anywhere, fortunately. This is not the best looking place, but Jimmy crack corn, and I don't care. Where's the light for the bathroom? Is it outside? Where's the light? Sometimes it's tricky. Fine, I can put my bags down. Why is this so difficult to find a light switch? Found the light. Found the soap, shampoo. Bad news for Donald Trump. This would not be a suitable hotel for him to stay in. Why can't I find the light switch? Well, hasn't this turned into the most compelling video that anybody has ever seen? Let's start all over. That's Oyo, this hotel. This is where I've stayed. I stayed there earlier this year and twice last year at Oyo Hotel in Playa del Carmen, and I was very happy. Ah, here it is, man. How could I miss it? It's right here. All right, there we go. And look at this this shirt. Oof, can't you tell that it's hot? Gray was the right color. You'd expect some sweat under the arms and on the back because you're wearing the or I'm wearing the backpack. But you know it's hot when you get sweat in these kind of random places. So I'm into my hotel. My bags are dropped on the bed. I think I'm gonna head out right away. I think I'll head to the bathroom, which I will not subject anybody to. And then I think I'll go out and walk some more. An hour and 15 minutes was enough. I'm going to go walk to Parque Santa Ana, I think. And I believe I will get some panuchos and drink some Cristal Negra, the greatest soda anybody will ever taste. Yes. I mentioned Cristal Negro moments ago, seconds ago in video time, minutes ago in real time. I'm sitting outside here, and this is the highlight of my trip, not just so far, but probably for the whole week, because I've got a cold bottle of Cristal Negra here. This is the best part about coming to this country. This is a soda that I can't explain the taste of. It's, as you can see, it's black. It's like a little malfunction there. It's black, as I was saying. It's like Coca-Cola, but it doesn't taste like Coca-Cola. It doesn't taste like a root beer. It doesn't really taste like Dr. Pepper. I don't know what it tastes like, but it is good and only available in this part of the country. And I haven't drank anything since I was at the airport. What time is it now? 8 o'clock? It's exactly 8 o'clock, 8:01. Last time I had a drink was, I think, at around 2 o'clock. And I walked for a long time, so I'm going to open this. I keep having malfunctions, so I'm going to open this Cristal Negra. Isn't this exciting that somebody is opening a bottle of soda on video, and I don't want to spill it, so I'll do this. And I feel I needed a drink before I went to eat. I wanted to have a drink first, so that's what I'm about to do. It's really, really good. I forgot. It tastes like red licorice, like red Twizzlers. I don't know. I think that's a pretty accurate description. But there it is, Cristal Negra. It says Sabor Sidra Negra, and I don't really know what that is, but that's what it is, Cristal Negra. So I'm going to sit here for a couple of minutes outside this OXXO and have a little drinky poo, and then go eat some panuchos at Parque Santa Ana. That's Hotel San Jose, the aforementioned Hotel San Jose. That's where I stayed when I came here last year. It's about just a 3-minute walk from Hotel Margarita, where I'm staying this year. And right on the corner here, as I get here, there's going to be a beautiful sight. Over here to the left is going to be the Zocalo of Merida. Here it is. Very nice. Merida generally is very nice. The safest city in North America, they say Merida is safer than anywhere in Canada, and obviously than the United States. And there's a cathedral here, the Catedral something something, I can't remember what it's called, which may or may not be the oldest cathedral or oldest church, I think, in the whole country. I think it's like 400 years old. And I think the second oldest is in my city, in Cuernavaca. I'll take a little break from here until I get across.
Fuerte el aplauso para estas hermosas mestizas. A continuación, Pote.
I'm arriving to Parque Santa Ana right now. Hope I don't get hit by this car. And it's right here in front of me. So here's the park. And you can see where all these lights are. These are puestos. They're all food stalls that sell comida yucateca. That's the style of food that's here in Mexico. It's my favorite food in the whole country. And I have mixed feelings about this place. A couple of good things about it. The food is awesome. It's as good as you'll get. I think I love the food here. They have panucho, salbute, sopa de lima, relleno negro, pochuc, lechon. The other good thing about it is you can see it's nice to sit outside and eat outside on a beautiful night in a park. It's like eating in a mall, but instead of McDonald's and Burger King and Domino's and that kind of crap, it's good, really, fresh, home-style Mexican food, Yucatecan food. The two things that I don't like about it that gives me mixed feelings: one, it's expensive, considering that it's basically street food, market food. I would say by Mexican standards, I would even say quite expensive. The other thing that I don't like about it, I'll see if I can demonstrate now as I continue to walk. It should become apparent. Oh, it seems it's not so bad this time. They're usually very aggressive with, telling you where to sit, where to eat from, where to order from. But here it is. Look at this abundance of delicious food. This is, I think, this is cochinita pibil here. I think that's the relleno negro. That's turkey with chile and hard-boiled eggs. I'm not sure what that is. Every stand has pretty much the same thing. It's a lot fuller than it was when I was here at this same time last year, but more tables, more stalls open, and more people when I was here last year. COVID was still a pretty big thing around this time last year, and so it seems to be getting well back to normal. Lovely. This is much better that they're not being so aggressive, yelling at you and tormenting you. Gracias. Fresh fruit and juices you can get here. I remember those were very expensive. A drink I had last year was more than my food. This is what's really good. They got this turkey. That's a full bird there. Real. Mande?
Turkey in black.
Sí, relleno negro. That's pavo con huevo duro, chiles toreados.
Chiles quemados, exacto.
Ajá.
Y but es carne molida. Carne de puerco.
Okay. Gracias.
De nada, señor.
Oh, look at these big banana peppers here. Awesome. Same stuff. There's the relleno negro. Okay, gracias. It's funny, the other guy called it black turkey, which is, I guess, kind of it's true. It's kind of a literal translation, but it's relleno negro. It's more like black stuffing, but it is turkey meat. So I'm going to find out where to eat and sit down here and enjoy some comida yucateca. Sad to say, I think this might be my last time coming to this place. I really decided tonight that I don't like it. A couple of things, as I said. When I finally decided that I was going to eat at this place, the one that I was showing over here, I went to sit down. The guy told me I couldn't sit there. And then he went and he got this table. There's a pile of these, if you can see back there, there's a pile of these tables just sitting in the park with no tablecloths. They're kind of dirty, and he just got this. The leg fell off. He had to fix the leg. And I'm not the king, nor the queen, but every table has a tablecloth. Every single one. except this one. And I went to, these two tables were together, and I went to sit there, and he said no. He said, just a minute, I'm going to get you another table. And he brought me this one. And then later, these people came separately, and he spaced the table for them. So I didn't like that. And as I said, I was going to get sopa de lima. No way, the prices are outrageous here. Sopa de lima it was going to be 110 pesos, which is just unbelievable, 110 pesos. I got an order of panuchos, which should be here in a minute. You get an order of 3 panuchos for 70 pesos, which is, I guess that's somewhat reasonable, although you could probably eat 9 of them, which would be very expensive. So I got 3 panuchos for 70 pesos. That's all I got. The sopa de lima would have been 110. That would have put me up to 180. A drink, if I got a fruit drink from this stand behind me over here, was going to be another 80. 260 pesos it would have cost me to have soup, 3 little panuchos, kind of like a taco, and a drink. 260 pesos is, if you're Mexican and you're watching this, you know that's a real ripoff. That's tremendously expensive. No way I'm paying that much. That's how much you would pay. You wouldn't pay that much for a meal at like Chili's or Applebee's or something like that. Not that those places are high-end places, but you know, this is, I'm sitting outside in a park basically eating street food. I'm not paying 260 pesos. So I think they just have turned me off. I was going to say, I hope somebody that works here sees this, but I guess I don't really care. Nothing is ever going to change, but just bad service and way too expensive. But great food. I don't think, and I've been here probably 10 times. I've been here enough, I think, to know. And it's just enough. And too bad, because I really like it. But after I eat tonight, I think I'm done. Parque Santa Ana. Well, it is Thursday after all. Wednesday, even better. Thursday morning, my first morning in Merida on this trip. It's cloudy, but 26 degrees, so it's still quite steamy. And I'm here for breakfast at La Playa Maya. This is a nice restaurant. I went here last year. I liked it a lot, and I'm going to try it again this year. I'll maybe try it. Last year I had chilaquiles de relleno negro, same as those panuchos I had last night. First time I'd ever seen panuchos de relleno negro. I'm going to try sopa de lima. It's just about, it's a couple minutes after 7 o'clock. They just opened at 7 o'clock. I hope they have the soup. If they do, that is what I will have. I got my sopa de lima, and just to belabor my point of last night of the sopa de lima at the Parque Santa Ana, the street food, the mercado, being 110 pesos, this was 99 pesos, so this was 11 pesos cheaper. And it's in a really nice restaurant. This is a beautiful place, La Playa Maya. And the sopa de lima is 10%, 12% cheaper. And I like that they give the tortillas separately so that you can keep them crisp, so they're not sitting in the soup for longer than necessary. That's a big factor for me. And I got this, this is, the name of the restaurant, as I said, is La Playa Maya. And chaya is this leaf. It's a plant, so this thing that I'm drinking is it's made from the leaf of that plant and some pineapple juice mixed in. So I'm about to have my nice hot, piping hot sopa de lima to start my day. I'm finished breakfast at La Playa Maya, and it was 157 pesos, which is great. And as you can tell, I'm at my hotel now. I'm getting here. I'm a little bit salty about that parque. Gracias, Parque Santa Ana last night, which was, or would have been, 260 pesos for my food, drink, and that's it. And this was 157, and I had the sopa de lima. I had a nice drink. It's very dark here, and probably still, I should be quiet. It's almost 8 o'clock in the morning, so I guess some people are still sleeping. I have a hard time opening this door. There we go. Where's the light switch? There we go. So it was 157 pesos. I had the sopa de lima, that nice drink, and I had a little dessert there. They have pan dulce there, so I had a nice fresh baked cookie for dessert. And so I'm back in my hotel now. It's just 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna take a shower. I just woke up this morning and went straight to the restaurant, to Chaya Maya. I think I'm done in Merida for today. I'm done with this hotel. I'm gonna take a shower now, check out, go to the bus station, take the bus to Progreso. I'll spend the day at the beach. If it's not so cloudy, it's quite overcast now. I think it'll clear up. Still early, but Progreso is my next stop. That's a different video. You can stay tuned for more Merida later if you like. It's Friday night. I'm back in Merida after being in Progreso since yesterday morning. Just got off the bus. I'm at Don Spaghetto. That's right across from the bus station, which is about 4 or 5 minutes away from my hotel. I've been eating comida yucateca twice a day for the last 3 days, so I want something different. I came here last year and loved it. This is kind of like fast food pasta. And let me show you what I got. Here's the place here. So you get this, there it is. Kind of wasteful to have all this plastic, even though you get it to eat here, they still serve it in this plastic container. So you choose your pasta. They have like 5 different types of pasta to choose from. I choose fusilli because I'm silly. And you can choose the type of chicken. I got buffalo. You can get like just regular breaded chicken, grilled chicken. I don't know, a couple of different styles. You choose 8 ingredients, up to 8 ingredients. I got like corn, green pepper, onion, bacon, mushrooms, I think. And then you choose 2 types of sauce. I got bolognese and Alfredo. And then that's it. And they serve it with a couple of pieces of garlic bread. And it's very, very filling, really, really good. For fast food pasta, it's quite good. And I haven't eaten anything since about 8 o'clock this morning, so I'm well overdue. Provecho. And how could I forget the price? It's 149 pesos, and it includes a drink. You can get agua de horchata or tea, iced tea, I guess. So, not a bad price for 150 pesos. Saturday morning here in Merida, and I'm at this place is called Cocina Marina. It's right in El Centro. It's just a small little fonda, or I guess in Merida they call it loncheria. And I've got eggs with longaniza, some rice, beans, licuado de plátano, and of course some tortillas. Continuing with my day as I walk through this residential neighborhood outside of the main area of Merida, outside of the El Centro area. A little word about those the eggs that I had for breakfast. It ended up being 145 pesos, which is outrageous. So I'll go back to what I said the other day about the prices at the Parque Santa Ana. Shit is expensive here. What kind of bugs me about that is, and this has bugged me for years about living in Mexico, so many places you go to, restaurants or fondas, loncherias, you know, these little informal places, they don't have proper menus, and they don't have prices. Sometimes they'll have like something on the wall that shows what they have or what they're supposed to have, because they often don't. And you kind of tell them what you want, or you ask them if they have or if they can make something, and they say yes or no. But you never know what the price is until you go to pay. You expect that it's not going to be, I've lived here 16 years, that's long enough to know to have an idea of what things should cost. So sometimes you get surprised. As I did today, those eggs with longaniza, and I think it's, it is longaniza Valladolid, which I forgot is a totally different taste than regular longaniza. It's much smokier. I like it. I don't know if I like it more than regular longaniza, but I like it a lot. It's very good. And I forgot to mention that I had chaya in it too. Chaya is a leaf from a tree that's local to Yucatan State, or even Merida City. And so I had that and my licuado de plátano. I asked her how much it was, and she said 145. And I know she wasn't ripping me off, because I heard the guy, there's only like 2 or 3 tables there. The guy beside me had asked for la cuenta, and his was 135. And it looked like he had something similar to me. He had rice and something similar. So 145. I don't know if the licuado was 80. I don't know if the licuado was 25. I have no idea, but 145, which is a lot for the little tiny place to eat like that. It was good, but almost anywhere you're gonna go, you're gonna get similar food. Isn't this beautiful and scenic? So where I'm off to now is it's 1:15 in the afternoon, and it's hot. It was 36 degrees earlier today. At 10 o'clock when I was out, it was already 36 degrees and humid, just unbelievably hot. And where I'm going now is I discovered a place here in Merida about 6 months ago called Angry Angus Hamburgers. I found them, I think, online. You know, you get those ads on social media, and I found it looked good. And looks like they have awesome burgers, so I knew I wanted to come here on this trip. So I'm walking there today. It's like an hour and 10-minute walk from my hotel. I've been walking now for, I don't know, 40 minutes, I think. And staying in the shade as much as I can. So I expect to have a delicious hamburger at Angry Angus. And then I'm going to see Guns N' Roses, which I think will be a separate video. I'm not sure how I'm going to get there. It's outside of Merida. I guess kind of in a jungle area. In a place that's not really a concert venue. It's like a fairgrounds. And they set up a stage there. And there's been no information provided by anybody, neither the promoters nor the band's social media pages or anybody, about how to get there. I would imagine people who live here know how to get there, but I think there's going to be a lot of international people there, such as me. So I thought about walking. It's like a 2-hour walk from Angry Angus Hamburgers. And I have the time, but it's so hot. I don't know if I want to spend 2 hours walking there. And then I don't know how I'm going to get back. There's no rideshare service in Yucatan. No Uber, no whatever other ones there are. Didi, none of those exist. So there's just taxis and that's it. Oh, I think I did discover there's through Move It. There are local buses that go there, but I'm going to have to see from where I am at Angry Angus how easy or difficult it is to get a bus from there. And I'm talking and talking, so and not much of a walk here. We got a nice yellow wall here. Isn't that beautiful? And here's a Willie's. I've never seen Willie's before. I've seen tons of them in the last few days. It's like a cheap, I think it's like a little mini supermarket, very cheap. I think probably like in Morelos we have Tres Bay. I think it's similar to that. So that's my update for this Saturday afternoon in Merida. Ha! Didn't turn it off. There we go. You never know what you're going to find when you walk around for an hour and a half. And I just found the baseball stadium. This is the home of the Leones de Yucatan, the minor league baseball stadium, part of the minor league baseball team that's part of the La Liga Mexicana de Béisbol. And I went to a game there on my honeymoon. How cool is that? That my wife wanted to go to a baseball game, a minor league baseball game on her honeymoon. And here across the street from it, there's a little, like a mock, I'm not exactly sure what they do, but it's kind of cool here. Let's, oh, this is nice and soft. Let's walk the bases here. Making the turn. Sliding into second safely. Right fielder misplayed it. Making the turn. Oh, right fielder overthrew the third baseman. Headed for home. Catcher's not allowed to block the plate. Run scored. And this is a little park here. This is a legendary taco seller, Pepe Perez, I believe. Very cool. Hey, Fernando Valenzuela. Don't know who any of these guys are. Now, don't recognize any of those names except for Fernando Valenzuela. But there it is. Cool memory to see this stadium. I believe I'm very close to Angry Angus. It could even be right here. Yes, it is here. Here it is, Angry Angus. And I'm not even that hungry. I'm still a little bit full from my eggs and that breakfast this morning. I think if you're still burping and can taste the last thing you had, you probably shouldn't be eating again. But this will probably be my last chance to eat for a long time because I'm going to this concert. And I've wanted to come here for a long time, and I'm only here for 2 or 3 more days after this and won't have a chance to come again. So I'm going to go check out Angry Angus finally. I've made it to Angry Angus, and these are my choices. I haven't narrowed it down yet. Or I've narrowed it down. I haven't decided yet. I think I'm either going to get this. No, let me go back. This one. I think Jack Daniel's Lover. Maybe that's a possibility. Or barbecued pulled pork with a K. Maybe that one, the blue bacon. It's got bacon jam and blue cheese. They got some good choices here. What was the other one on here I was looking at? The doble Mexican. It's two patties plus a big stack of carne al pastor and cheese. Decisions. Here we have it. This is the it's called Jack Daniel's Lover. It's 2 patties, cheese, bacon, crispy onion rings. All the burgers here, they come as a paquete, as with these fries or potatoes. What do they call those? Waffle fries. And a drink, you can get soda or horchata. I got horchata. It's a refill. There it is. This looks like a good one. It's going down. Shit's getting real. Finished at Angry Anderson or Hungry Angus, whatever the place is called. Liked it a lot. Very good. The burger was excellent. The Jack Daniel's Lover. I think I didn't mention the price, and I can't remember the price. It was either $179 or $189, which I guess is pretty fair compared to the price of some of the other things I've eaten here in Merida this week. It was a fair price. And just the thing about burgers, you know, this in the last 10 years or so, burgers have become very, you know, a big thing. Everybody's always liked burgers, but now you can get these, you know, massive burgers, and everything is a challenge. That burger, as good as it was, and it was really, really hot. The ingredients were very fresh and well prepared, as Bam Bam Funkhauser would say. And it was almost like it was so hot I was burning my hand. Every bite I took into it was very, very juicy. The fat or the grease, whatever, was dripping down my hand, scalding me. Very good. The onion rings were really crispy. I didn't mention, but they had good salsas there too. So they put on the table ketchup, and the one that I was using was salsa de habanero, like a creamy habanero sauce. They had one that was like it tasted like a garlic mayonnaise, and they had chipotle. Very good. But what I was going to say, you get to a point with hamburgers, for me that one was the limit. That was as much meat as I could take. It was 2 patties, and each one is you know, like maybe this thick or something. And so you kind of eat around the edges because you can't bite the whole thing, it's too big. And then you get, you know, by the end you're stuck with kind of the middle part of the burger. It's kind of like eating an apple. You're left with the core. And it's just, like I said, that was the limit. But you see these burgers that are, you know, 3, 4 patties, 5 patties, and it gets to the point where you're pretty much just eating meatloaf between 2 pieces of bread, and they're hard to eat, and you know, it's just like eating a big giant ball of meat, but very good. So what I've decided to do now, I'm gonna walk to the concert venue. It's about a 2-hour and 15-minute walk. Took me an hour and something to walk here. Oh, and something else about this place, Hungry Anderson. There was no indoor seating. It was all outdoors, which is a big surprise after you walk for an hour and whatever. It took me an hour and a half to walk there, and I'm hot and I'm sweating, and I thought, oh, at least I can sit for an hour while I eat in air conditioning. But no, I sat outside in the heat. You're in the shade, but it's still quite hot and humid. So I'm gonna walk another 2 hours and 10 or 2 hours and 15 minutes to this Merida. Can't remember the name of the place. Even if I could remember, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. It's a Mayan name. I think it's Ishmatquil, something like that. And a long walk, but I got nothing else to do. I'm going to be very sweaty by the time I get there. So the next video for me, in this video, if you're watching this now, it's going to continue with me at Merida, but I'm taking a break from the Merida portion, and I'm going to give Guns N' Roses, if I do a video there, I probably won't do another concert, but if I walk around and show things, that'll be its own separate video. So over and out, not for this video, but for me, onto Guns N' Roses. This walk seems to be taking me into a very lovely part of town. Ah, that wasn't so bad. Now I'm back in a kind of a nice neighborhood. Whoops. Those two dogs are stuck together. And I'll get in the shade. It seems that I'm about to walk on the highway. Yep. Oh, there's a dead animal around here. It smells of dead animal. I don't see it, but I'm familiar with that smell. There's a live animal. All right. That are taking a bus. I all of a sudden came into a developed area and I saw buses going past. So I stood there and flagged the guy down. He said it takes about 10 minutes by bus, 10 or 15 minutes. So that saves me about an hour and something walking. I could have saved some time earlier, but I'll take this. This is 7 pesos 50 cents. I just got back to Merida from a day in Celestine, and the bus dropped me off like a block from my hotel, and I was right in front of this place. I'm in this nice Italian restaurant called La Fogata, and I realized I've been eating crap all week. I mean, good food, but not good. It's like fast food. So I wanted to sit down and relax and have a nice dinner. It's about 9:30, and this is what I got. This beautiful chicken salad. It's not chicken salad like chicken salad sandwich. It's a salad with chicken, and this lovely looking pizza just arrived. Isn't everything so interesting? That was a sheep guarding a junkyard or a scrapyard, which is exactly what you would expect to see at a junkyard or a scrapyard, is a sheep standing guard and protecting the valuable contents within said scrapyard or junkyard. It's about 8 to 12 in the morning. I'm on my way to the airport. I'm actually at the airport. Here it is right here. And again, I'll say, I said it when I got here 6 days ago. I love it that I can walk to and from the airport. It's about an hour and 20-minute walk. That's it. So I'll be there. I'll be at the terminal. Looks like I can see it right here in front of me. It's probably 10-15 minutes from here still. And my flight is at 10 o'clock. As I said, it's 8:10 now. So I'm checked in, seat 24F, and I just have to get through security and then just go right to the gate. It's a pretty small airport here in Merida. What a great trip I had. This was, I'm not good at a lot of things. I suck at a lot of things, but I'm great. I would even say I excel at planning, you know, managing time and just organizing everything. I'm very, very good at that. So before I go anywhere, even day trips or a trip like this, I always make sure that I know what I want to do and how I can do them to minimize any problems. So in terms of, you know, getting around, buses, routes, times, where bus terminals are located, finding places to eat, you know, just spending time. I'm very good at that. So I have very, very few disappointments. Actually, I would say the only disappointments I ever have is when it's something that is beyond my control. If you know, if I plan to go somewhere and there's an earthquake or a hurricane and, you know, the buses are canceled, I can't control that. But other than that, I never have any problems. Not just on vacation, but in I would say in my life in general. So I always have everything always goes according to plan. I have a great time. And I think that's all. So I'll be at the airport and at the terminal in a couple of minutes. And so this was just to wrap up my little vacationcito to Merida. This is 2 years in a row that I've come here in the middle of October. I don't know if this is going to be an annual thing. I don't think so. But I will come again. I would like to do this well, every year is fine. Even less frequently than that. And the beaches and everything I did. Really no complaints to speak of at all. So here's the airport. The terminal. And I'm about to be there to go to gate C4. And then get on the plane and sit in seat 24F. It's got my name on it, not literally. But that's all from my trip to Merida. If you watched, thank you. And you can check the other videos that I've done if you want from the day trips that I did on this tour. That's all from Merida. See ya.
All of this important information is located in front of